Hi, Virgo. This is Just with your May 2022 general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. For those of you who want to skip straight ahead to the love portion of the read, do check out the description box, not your comment section, but the description box for the timestamps. There you'll find the timestamps. Anyway, let's get into it. So, holding back, some of you have made significant sacrifices and you will be rewarded eventually for them. Holding back, keeping to yourself, trying to stay out of drama, staying out of the way as much as you possibly can is what it looks like to me. Deep down inside, you want to work on things, but then at the same time, not so sure whether or not it's the best thing to do. For some of you, work seems to be a little bit challenging. Not sure if you want to stay, go, if you are looking for work, what kind of job, what kind of work. But there's definitely going to be some opportunities coming your way. I see money. Loan. This could just be opportunities. This is kind of like a yes message for those of you who are asking specific questions. You get a yes, and there will be someone to help aid you in whatever you need. Like if you're short, whatever the situation is, we won't be here forever talking about what it could be, but it looks very positive, and you will get aid and you will get help. Some of you have a really solid career coming your way, a better job, better career, better opportunity. Your business may start to do better as time goes on. A new and more healthier relationship as well. So try to stay out of this energy as much as possible, even though some people may like to see you sweat. You may have some people that really likes to see you stressed, worried, Now you don't have it all together, that type of thing. Okay. And pay attention to people and your time of trial. If you're going through a trial right now, that's just part of life. But pay attention to the people around you, how they are reacting to that and handling you at this time. Oh, so for some of you, you're staying out of the way with this job. You may just be buying your time. I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to plead. I know eventually things are going to change, okay? Some of you may even have recently sacrificed your job or feel like you've been sacrificed at a workplace, okay? But it's all going to be okay once you get your footing. When you get a job, if you're looking for a job is there, but it's a process. Some of you may have been healing. I get either you've been on vacation, you've been healing, you've been buying your time. You may feel like, well, I'm waiting out May. We're in retrograde season. I'll wait until the energies are more auspicious. But one is coming. It will take time. It's not happening overnight, but it does give you time to kind of get your ducks in a row and to do what you can to rid yourself of this energy, the stress, the anxiety, the worry. And a lot of it has to come to closing a cycle. And I've been seeing this with Virgos for quite some time now, with you guys closing cycles and just moving on from one situation to the next. Let's look at love. Virgo single ladies in love. What's coming up for you? Virgo single ladies in love. Looks like you're ready. You've changed. Some of you are looking different. You look different. You're acting different. Life for you in some kind of way. Massive change has occurred. And so new love is what you're out for. And you're coming across as someone who's very open to that. Okay. But you are still closed off. Like once people get to know you deep down, they'll see that, oh, it's not so easy. No, it's not. Well, I do see you falling in love with someone or saying to yourself, I still love this person. I love this person. Some of you it could be anyone. There even may be 3 people. I'm going to stay away from that. But there could have been where you just left. You had to leave something, get your healing, get your process. And for some of you, if you're getting to know someone, you may quickly start to develop feelings for this person. Okay. Some of you ladies, you may start same-sex loving. You may love another woman, and to your shock, you may. Others of you, though, you may realize that your heart matters no matter, how many hats you wear, how many responsibilities you have. You have to still advocate for your heart and your love life. And it looks like some of you will start to focus more on love or loving someone or being open to love, even though you're not so sure. So some of you may be getting entertained by someone, really liking that person or feeling like you can love them, but not so sure. More time needs to happen for you to be really sure. Right? Someone may be coming in and trying to reconcile with you, the person that you love, the person that you care for, and it'll be up to you whether or not you're going to take the person back. But only time is going to tell whether or not it will work. You guys definitely have to address, if this is somebody from your past, you have to address all that toxicity. And I mean, seriously, put your foot down and make sure that you're being given to the right way. Some of you, it may come down to trust. Are you really trusting someone, especially when they go away at a distance, when they're away from you? You're wondering, can they be trusted, or them you, right? And this situation may come back to a place where you need another break from them. And some of you ladies just have someone that, it's like a lot of on again, off again. It's a third party thing, but it seems like all of you are aware of each other. So he goes from you to the other person to you, that type of thing. If this is a new person, be very careful, because you will fall for this person really quick and then start to see signs that maybe you should have taking your time before loving them. But a lot of times you can't help it. You can't help loving someone. And it's their loss if they don't appreciate the love you have to offer. It's just that simple. Virgo single men. Yeah. Let's see what's going on with you guys. I'm sorry if the shuffling is too loud, guys. I do apologize. Sometimes I just do it on autopilot. Good time, not necessarily a long time. That's how you come in across the people. Youthful. You may say things and not mean it long term. People it may feel like they're requiring a lot out of you to be consistent, especially when you're still single. You have a woman here who cares about you deeply, that you may feel like you're not interested. She goes hot and cold on you, or you go hot and cold on her. You have someone here that you could be in a relationship with, but you're not so sure if you're even wanting a relationship. There's a lot of things to consider when it comes to relationship as a whole, because people have expectations on you. Not so sure if you want expectations put on you at this time. 1 minute it feels really great to be single. The next minute you're not so sure, but then you're not so sure if you want something real. Possibly with this woman that can give you something real, that already has feelings for you. You're not so sure. For some of you, and a small percentage of you, you may want someone else. I get a Gemini woman here. You may want, but it could be over with that person. For some of you, love may be there, but wanting to be like, the love could be there with this woman, right? Some of you men may even feel like you don't deserve this woman. Others of you men, you may feel like it still came out. So I do see being happy together. Yeah, I see a whole new beginning with this woman. Giving to each other. It's going to work. Okay. Well, you can scratch that. Well, excuse me. What's going on here? It's another woman. For some of you, you have this woman and you have an opportunity to start new and have something real with this woman, 100%. But you may have someone, I don't know if this is a family member or an ex, that you still have to square away things with her, make it right with her. And for some of you, you're kind of like going back and forth. but it's like you're starting to really feel like this is the one. Okay. You're juggling. You're juggling. You're juggling. Some of you have an ex that you're still dealing with that, you have a good connection with this woman, but you may feel like over time, I just don't know if I really want this. And if you're dealing with this new person who's coming across as a water sign, this woman will slowly but surely kind of convince you almost that either you're going to be playing games with her, like, she gives me attention, and as long as she's giving it to me, I'm going to take it until she no longer wants to play the game with you, or you will find yourself eventually wanting to be with her more. But it will be difficult to let the other one go, whatever that means. You guys may have kids, maybe something a little bit more significant. So you may be juggling for a little while. For some of you, you're just going to juggle until one or both of them say, I'm out of here, you're playing games. Or eventually you may go toward the water sign more, but you still have unfinished business with the air sign woman. Couples, you need to talk to them. For some of you, you want to get back in their good graces. You feel like they're sneaky. They're trying to get away from you, or they're trying to get away with something. Trying to get back to this place of like happiness and togetherness and forever, happily ever after seems to be very difficult for you Virgos because you don't trust them anymore. You're at a crossroads whether or not you should leave or stay, or if what you're assuming they're up to, if they're really up to it. You may act like, well, I don't know. I don't know what I want anymore with this relationship. I'm not opening myself up to it. But if they showed you progress, like they're really serious, you would entertain it. You would accept it. And it would be a burden to you. And you do know that. It's like, do I feel like I'm going to get my needs met and be happy? Probably not. But you would be willing to work at it again, even though you know that it's the kind of work that'll break your back. It's that type of thing. They're heartbroken by you, or they realize that they've broke your heart. This is a lot of this about this relationship that I'm reading for. It's about someone, if not both of you, have become disinterested in each other or one to the other. They feel like you're the judge and jury. You get to say if the relationship goes or if it completely ends. And they may feel like, either it's all about you wanting, you always like, well, it has to be fair. It has to be fair. It has to be equal. And they may feel like, well, you're not giving. You say, but well, you giving? It's that type of thing. It may be literal. Like, are you giving your share of the money? Are you doing your share of the work? Or, figuratively, are you loving me? Are you giving me the same attention? Are you making me happy? Because they may feel like, well, it's all about Virgo and what Virgo wants, right? It's all about what Virgo and what Virgo says and what Virgo wants and the conclusions that Virgo come up with, not how I feel. This person is making it very clear. They may feel like, I don't give a damn how much work we have to put in it. Let's get to working. Because they're not going anywhere. Or they may feel like, I don't care how much work it's going to take. I want you to do it. Whether they feel like you need to put the work in or they do. But they're saying, let's not give up on this. And they're going to make that known if they haven't already done that. They will make it known, like, let's not give up on this. Let's do the work. Let's do what we need to do. And I do feel like there's a third party here. But it may not have anything to do with like intimate people. It could be like somebody's family or something like that. It could be anything that like is coming in between the two of you. Somebody's work. It could be anything. This is not over. It's just keep going in a loop. It's like the two of you will get to a good place together, right? It's like the two of you get to a higher place together because maybe you start to express your emotions and your feelings, and you miss each other and you love each other and all the things when you miss people. It usually happens like that. But then just as quickly, someone becomes disinterested again. And I don't know if it's like somebody goes back to another person or they miss somebody that they can't be around because now they're working on things with you, or the two of you, the freshness of it is gone. Now we're not missing each other anymore. Now we just can't seem to get it right. Okay. I do feel like communication will be ongoing. So you guys will continue to communicate and keep communication open and being more present in each other's lives. But I do feel like there's still going to be this sense of not being sure if this really has what it takes to go somewhere. I feel like there's someone who may want to explore new things in their life and the other person doesn't want them to. They just want them to sit in a corner and wait for them to arrive. Wait for them to tell them to breathe and all of that stuff. But that's not happening anymore. I feel like someone is really itching to discover some new way of life for themselves, or through some type of separation while the two of you were separated. Someone may have discovered themselves and it's like no turning back now. Shit. That's what I'm going to name it. No turning back now. So that's what I have for you guys. If you're interested in a personal read, do check out the link in the description box below. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Virgo.